Hi, Tiffany. Hi. Hi, Natalie. Blue September. Sharon. Lisa. Elizabeth. Thank you guys for the likes. Hope your day is going better than mine. Aw. Happened, Blue September. Hello, William. Natalie, guess what I found out? I'm 6 weeks pregnant. Congrats! Is this your first baby? That's awesome. Hello, Carmen. Hope all is well and that you had a good day. I did. Just been so tired all day today. I got a comment like saying we love your videos, but I wish you would you should. It was more like you should do vlogs and stuff. I cannot. I'm exhausted as it is. I'm not gonna do any vlogs and edit. No. No, 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 no. Especially not right now. Blake right now is at the age where he's non-stop and he's so attached to me right now. He's going through a little phase. And he also gets out of his crib at all times. Like he knows how to climb out of it now. So I think he's going through terrible twos already. Because in school, I'll hear him scream his head off. Like when I come in and I'm about to drop him off, he starts screaming and they had to rip him off my arms. If not, he just will not let go. It's so sad, but he stops after a minute. And I cannot go into his classroom because he'll just start screaming and running after me. Oh my god, I didn't know you was reading someone comment. I thought you were saying you were pregnant. Oh no. No. My second, and I have a 5-year-old boy. Nice. That's a good age. Your 5-year-old boy is very independent by now, and you can catch a little break. Congrats, Natalie. Hi, Carmen. I hope all is well. Thank you, Michelle and Tiffany. He's a big boy now. Yes, he is. Oh, Matt, that picture's so cute. Good evening. Hope all is well with you and the boys. What did I miss? Nothing. I just got on. It's got to be hard to leave him screaming, but at least you're in the building with him. I know. I'm kind of used to it now because it's like a constant thing with him for the past 2 weeks or so, where every morning I walk in, we his classroom is the first one down the hallway. So as soon as I start opening his classroom door, I start saying bye to him and taking everything off. Usually I'm able to be there, take everything off, put everything in his cubby, let him go with the teachers and I'm out. But no. Recently it's been the second that I go and touch the doorknob, he starts screaming. Oh, because he wants to be attached to me. I don't think I'm gonna be on here for long, but I'm just tired. But I wanted to chat a bit. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Don't listen to those comments. Do your channel how you want. I enjoy these lives. We got real nice community going on here. I know. We got like basically the same people coming on all the time, and you guys have gotten to know me a lot, and I'm it's nice to know that I have people who I can talk to, and I get feedback live feedback. Hi, wise guy. Hi from New York, Fatima. Hi. So, ugh, I've had like allergies all day today as well. I think that's why my eyes are like so irritated. Oh, what's going on, Blue September? Thank goodness tomorrow is Friday. I know. Can't wait till Friday, 6 o'clock when I clock out. These chats are helping me through a rough separation and help settle my mind. Oh. Hi, Julie. How's the weather? I live in Texas and we're having bad weather tonight. It was kind of there was a little bit of snow this morning, barely anything. There's nothing in the street, but it's cold. Like tomorrow's gonna be brutal. I think it's gonna be like 13 or less than that. I don't know why, but it's something intriguing about you that I can just sit and listen to you speak. And it takes courage to open up and be real about your personal stuff. That's dope and commendable. Thank you, wise guy. That was really nice. Wahida, hi. I'm sorry, Blue. I haven't seen you guys. Julie, are you new here? Jessica, Natalie, I think I saw you a few times. Anna Nicole Smith Jones. Hi, Carmen. I haven't seen you. I don't think I've seen Julie Madery in the chat. And if it's your first time chatting with us, welcome. It's 8 degrees in Michigan. Get out of here. Look, I have my blanket here and I have another one right there. No, I don't like this weather. How's everything going? It's going. Hope you and your kids. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hope you and your kids been well. We have been. Mattery? Is that how you say it? Hit the like button, everyone. Haven't been here in a while. I was first pregnant the last time we spoke. There's a few that have been pregnant. Congrats. Yes, no this morning. Respect. I gotta roll, but keep doing your thing, Carmen. I'm a fan. Thank you, wise guy. I know we're supposed to be getting 5 to 6 inches of snow by tomorrow night. We're closed tomorrow already. Nice. What did you do, Michelle? I've had my baby girl. Congrats. I was here when Simon was here. Oh. Hi, Carmen. It's been a long time. Glad to see you again. There's a lot of you guys coming back. Hi from. Oh. It's Friday already here, but a mama's job is never done. Hope you and babies are all good. Oh, that's so true. The last time I was on here, you were newly separated. Thanks for coming back. So much has happened. I don't know if you caught up with all the videos, but a lot has happened. Gave you a thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Michelle. So there's been a new development in this story. I feel like I should just write a book at this point because I just don't know. Whatever happened to Simon Says? I think I have no idea, but I think I have her on Instagram, and she's looked at my stories before. I'm not quite sure. Maybe not tonight, but I remember in one of your last 2 or 3 lives, you were going to briefly talk about when and how your ex got caught into his gambling habits. I can talk about that. Evening, Michelle. Yes, Simon Says. Tell us, girl. Hey, Matt. Okay. Let me first go into what is happening and then remind me, because I forget, remind me to talk about how he got into his gambling, which is quite simple, but I'll get into it. So, my friend called me and he told me that yesterday their dad was like, "Hey, can I see you in like half hour? Let's go get something to eat and I'll give you your money that I owe you." Um, so of course my friend wants his money and he was like, "All right, let's go." They go out and my friend is one of those that he will post everything on Instagram. So there I am. He posts a story and I already knew it was gonna involve the dad. And they were at a restaurant, Houlihan's. I don't know if you guys have those in your area. So they go to Houlihan's, and then my friend posts another story like a few hours later, and then they're at the movie theater. He went on a whole ass date with him. I can't. So then later on, my friend sends me a message, and he's like, "The baby was born already." And I was like, "What?" Yeah, apparently the baby's already here. Um, They told them, so my friend called me this morning because all of that happened so late last night. He was like, "Do you want me to call you and talk to you?" I was like, "No, don't even bother. Like, I'm okay." So then he called me this morning and he was like, "So this is how it went. We hung out." And he's like, "Carmen, like, I see his gambling addiction. Like, it's crazy." He was like, "I'm not crying, I swear. I've had allergies all day." So you just found out thinking she was just pregnant. I just found out she was just pregnant, but I was told that the baby was going to be born next month in February, like the first week of February or something like that. But apparently she had to have a C section. I'm so sorry. I'm yawning. Apparently she had to have a C section and the baby was born. So whatever. So he calls me, he's like, he definitely has a gambling thing because he was like, "Oh, you must have hit big to pay me and take me out to dinner or whatever." And he just starts laughing. He gave him his money back. At least he got that. Oh, am I making you guys yawn? So, give me one moment. I feel like I'm being a horrible storyteller right now. Mm, he tells him that I had spoken to him like whenever Blake went to the hospital like 2 weeks ago. I told him, I sent him a message like, "I'm tired of your lies, like, you're sick in the head, basically, and then I blocked him. Supposedly, he sent me a message this past Saturday telling me that the baby was born, but I highly doubt that. Um, Even if he wasn't blocked, like I doubt he did that because my friend is like, "Are you gonna tell Carmen?" And he's like, "I sent her a message." And he keeps telling him like everything with Carmen has to do with money and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Whatever. Then my friend is like, why don't you just sit down and talk to her? Like, all you guys need is communication. The only thing Carmen wants is to communicate with you, and that's it. And he told him that I say, "Oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it." I don't even speak like that. And first of all, every time he comes here, like I was telling my friend, I'm like, I remember the day after Christmas when he came, he sat down right here, and I was like, "What's up with you?" Because he looked off. He looked off, and I was like, "I know you since we were teenagers, and I know that something's up. What's wrong with you?" And he was like, "No, there's something that I gotta find out to see if it's true or not. And I'm gonna find out in a little." I'm guessing it was that. I need to know if it's true, blah, blah, blah. And in my mind, I'm like, I had this in mind already that, oh, he got someone pregnant or he's still living with her, something related to her. Like, I knew it. But he was just always talking in code, like I always say, never being straightforward. But the lies just continue. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't even talk like that to people. Um, what else? He says he wants to move back to Pennsylvania. The woman's moving to Pennsylvania, supposedly. Um, she's supposed to be moving back to Pennsylvania, and his plan is to go move over there too. And he's like, I feel bad because Carmen is going to think I'm doing it for her when I'm actually doing it for the baby because I'm going to be around the baby every single day and I'm not going to see the boys. I was like, to my friend, I was like, really? Like, he doesn't even see the boys now, and this is what he's worried about? Get out of here. So then my friend told me all of that, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to call him. And called him twice, and then I sent him a text message like saying basically like, I already know about the situation, good luck with that. If you want to see the boys, you know where they live. That's all I said. He never answered, he never called, nothing. um which is cool, like, whatever. But at this point, I'm like, I feel like being petty. I feel like being that annoying bitchy ex because he's like pushing me to be that way. Because with all these lies saying that I'm saying these things to him and saying, there's been so much said about me, like the whole money situation. Like, you're putting me out to be this bitch, then maybe I should be a bitch because I guess that's what he wants from me. Because I've been nothing but nice this entire time. I haven't been able to see your comments. Is it his baby? I don't know. I haven't asked any questions. I haven't been able to talk to him. My goodness, and he hasn't even had the balls to tell you. He has not. Why a C-section? Do you know? No. How am I gonna know, Jay? How am I gonna know that? I keep yawning too. I'm sorry. I hope I can get to the place you are at where it hurts but not overwhelmingly. So I'm hoping it won't take too long. Wouldn't wish the pain on my worst enemy. Aw, Blue. I'm sorry. Crazy he can pay him, but not help give you money for the boys. Shake my head. I'm glad my friend at least got paid. Like, whatever. But what gets me so mad is like you have this free time. You have time to go to a restaurant, go watch a movie. The new Spider Man is out. Noah's favorite thing ever is Spider Man. Like, why wouldn't you think about taking him to the movie theater? Um, Today again, my friend was like, he was texting me and calling me today to hang out or whatever. And I'm like, again, like he's texting you and asking you all these things. And I'm texting, I called, and you're free, but you're not thinking about hanging out with your kids. He's just in a different world. And I don't get it. He sure thinks highly of himself. Hi, day by day. Sorry he gets on my nerves. Matt, I'm telling you. Like, my friend who's like going back and forth with us, he's been in a situation. His daughter is now 9 years old. Or 8. I forget. He's been in a situation with his ex since his daughter was 3 years old. They split. And he always tells me, like, damn, he's so lucky to have you as his kid's mom. Because my ex made my life hell. She sent me to jail. She's called CPS on me when it's all been like false accusations and things just didn't go her way. So she would call the cops. And he's still, like yesterday, like they have a good agreement within themselves. After all the courts and all the fighting they did, like everything was ended. She took child support off of him and they've been able to have a nice system. Like I tell him all the time, this is what I want. But he always tells me, like, you got to do your time first before you get to where we are. And even in that, like, after so many years, we still have our times where we have conflict. But he's like, it took a lot of years for us to get to this point. But there was a time where he couldn't see his daughter for an entire month and he was like devastated. He's like, that was the worst time of my life. And here he is. You're giving him all the opportunity to be around his kids, and you're not putting him on child support. You're not taking him to court. But here he is messing around and not really giving a shit about anything. So that's why I feel like maybe I need to just say F it and become the bitch that he makes me out to be. Especially if he's moving to another state and not even trying to spend time with the kids, it shows he doesn't care. I don't think he's moving out of state. He's all talk. He's all talk. Who knows if the first time he even left? Full of shit. Hi, I haven't seen you post your post show up in a long time. Aw, I'm sorry you're still having so many issues with your ex and hope you and the kiddos are doing well on your own. We are. Thank you. He's running from reality. Let him keep running. Let the courts handle him. Yeah. Must have cut off what I said before that I said. I can't believe he's going to move for the new baby and doesn't even care about his 2 boys. Crazy. I don't think he will move. See, this should be the motivation to take his ass to court and get his child support. I am at Monday. That's it. I'm going Monday. I already told my job and my boss that I'm not going to work on Monday. I already told them. See, this should be okay. I read that one. Hi, I think you just need to be tougher on him. So, For you guys who are out there, I don't know if there's anybody from New Jersey, but when you go to court and file for child support, when you file for child support, do you do the whole visitation thing? Like I file for it and then I have to wait to get called for a judge to see a judge, and then that's when we talk about child support and visitation rights and stuff. Because I don't know any of this. Karma is a bitch and she's coming for his ass. Go to the courts and get it all on paper. He sounds like he's mental checked out. Who knows what he has planned? Wait, I missed so much. He's having another baby. The baby has been born, Leslie. From the day he officially left your home to now, does the heartbreak pain really ever stop? 100%. Miss Crazy. It does stop. Definitely. Especially if you don't have kids, it's so much easier to detach. I My issue is that I want him to be there for the kids because Noah is just in love with him. He's like his everything. And I am not the person to say you're not allowed to see the kids. I'm the one who's like offering, like, you want me to leave the apartment? Stay here with them. But that's not even good enough. He still has the excuse to my friend that he has nowhere to take them. And even my friend is like, Carmen has offered for her to leave for you to be there with the kids, but that's his excuse. But the pain does stop. Like eventually you don't have that person around you. They hurt you so bad that all that love just turns into something else. Like it starts clicking, you start realizing it. You just have to work a lot on yourself, focus on yourself. And like I do a lot of little things for myself. I do yoga. I do my nails at least once a month or once every other month. And just try to be happy for yourself. Don't try to be happy for other people. Good for you. Let the court handle him and make him have to pay child support and see how quickly he will want to spend time with your boys. Yes, great news. Hey, what's up? Keep your head up. Hi, Benji. Mhm. Hi, Carmen. Nice to see you. Yes, you go, girl. Get what you and your babies deserve. They deserve that. I don't deserve shit. I don't deserve shit, but I don't want anything from him. They deserve it, though. Yes, once you file for child support, they will also order visitation and handle the two things together. But I would have to ask for that, right? It just doesn't automatically happen. Hi, Carmen. How are you doing this evening? From your closest, sweetest, dearest friend, David. I'm good. How are you? They can help you fill out the paperwork at the court. Carmen, I'm so sorry your ex is giving you a hard time. It's sad because by the time he realizes it will be too late. Unfortunately, you can't make him be a dad. He has to do it on his own. Hi, Victoria. Self care is important, not only for yourself, but for your boys. You have to start with yourself. Yeah. I'm late, but what did I miss? Baby has been born, Victoria. It's really good to see you in this mind frame, girl, and most importantly, that you continued being a good mom and didn't go crazy when it happened. That right there is strength. Oh, thank you. I felt like I was going crazy in the beginning. All I was doing was crying and crying. I lost a ton of weight. I'm actually gaining it back now, but I lost a lot of weight. I wasn't eating at all, to be honest. And it wasn't like that I was I was doing it on purpose. I was just so occupied with being a mom. The first 2 to 3 weeks was horrible. Like I would sit here and cry while Noah would like watch cartoons. Um and he would like look at me and like I would see like the worry in his face. Like he would look at me like, what's going on? And then I had to like snap out of that. Like I gave myself the time to grieve that relationship. Then I snapped out of it and then I started doing things for myself. Having a little me time is important. You always put your boys first. You rock. Thank you. They can help you with the paperwork. Also, any questions or concerns you have, they can't give you legal advice, but they can definitely help you to understand the process. Yeah, I need that. So, how is this new guy working out? No hidden girlfriends or anything crazy yet? No, I've known him for years. For years and years and years. Which it doesn't mean anything, but he doesn't have any hidden girlfriends or anything like that. Hmm. I'm trying to take it slow. We have been talking for a while. It's not something recent. Mm, he doesn't have kids, and there are moments where I'll be on the phone and my kids are like going crazy in the background because they're playing and they're just being loud and mischievous and rambunctious. But he'll say little things, and I'm like, and I'll respond back, and I'm like, you don't have kids, so you don't know how you would handle that situation. But he's like, well, I have raised my siblings, basically. I'm like, that's not the same thing. So I can see how we can like clash a little bit with that. But I'm very strong on like people not telling me what to do with my kids. And I think he got that because there was one time that I got upset. It wasn't a big deal, but for me, like when it comes to my kids, I'm like mama bear. And he understood that. But and it's not like that he's doing anything bad or wrong. It's just him giving his opinion. And I'm like, you, and I was guilty of that, like giving my opinion when I wasn't a mom. I was like, my kid would never, we've all done that. My kid would never do that. I would do this with my kid. I would do that with my kid. Until you have your own, you don't really know, especially when they're that little. So I've had my moments where I'm like, hey, like, don't tell me how to parent. And he understands it. Wow, Carmen, that is great advice. That's why we love you. You have held your head high in the middle of a storm for your children. Yep, offer them. They will automatically handle visitation once you file for child support. Okay. Hi, Marie. What did I miss? How are you and the babies? We're good, Marie. Nothing. The only thing I've mentioned is that the baby that they were expecting is born. I'm doing really well tonight, Carmen. How are your boys doing tonight? They're good. They're asleep. Did he tell himself? He didn't tell me. He told my friend. He hasn't had the balls to talk to me. Hi, D Graham. What? They rent? You look really great, Carmen. Thanks. How are you and your boys doing? How's the weather? One of Blake's toys just started going off. I hope it shuts off because I have no idea what it is. Red square. Um, it's freezing over here. Did your daycare close today? No, we didn't close. We had it was like sleet what was falling and like nothing is on the floor, on the ground. There's no snow at all. But it is freezing. What it do, Chris? My concern is my kids turning out and repeating their father's selfish mistakes, like he did of his dad. And does one? How does one prevent that? Um, just don't think that your kids are gonna do that. Try doing your best, raising them to be decent human beings. Because there's a lot of factors that fall into this. There's like outside influences that. Okay, what is this toy? I don't even know what's buzzing over there. There's outside influences that will shape how a person turns out. It's you can do as much as you can, but I don't know. Just try to raise them to be decent human beings. Hi, Margie. Mm. I've gone through court with my oldest son's father and also through my divorce with my two younger boys. So if you have any questions, then I can help in any way. Oh, thank you. Okay. How long did it take, Michelle? How long did it take from the day that you filed until the court date? I'm like, my head is all over the place. How long did it take to get a court date for you to actually see a judge and set everything up? What is buzzing? I don't even know what toy that is. Hi, everyone. Have you introduced him to the boys? Funny story. He was actually at Noah's baby shower. Like I said, I all my friends and I have known him since he was in our little group of friends. So I've known him since I was like 14. Uh, the boys have seen him once briefly, but I haven't, like, I don't know. I feel like I want things with someone to be almost like set in stone before I introduce them to him. I mean, they've seen each other, but actually spend time together. I think I'll wait until the summer or spring where we can go out, go to a park or something, and see how things go that way. But no, I haven't really had the boys around him. Oh my god, really? I feel horrible for that baby. Hi, Elizabeth. That freaks me out when a toy goes off randomly. The batteries, or sometimes another toy is like on the button or something. Go check that toy. That's creepy. That's fine. Go check the toy. It took about 30 days to get a court date, but that was pre COVID. I know. When you go into file, you can ask them how far out they're scheduling. I know. Um, what's it called? But everything is virtual, so I don't know if that may make things faster. Oh, I'm gonna be on for like another 10 minutes and then off to bed. Mm. Try looking up the application online. I looked up info and completed the application online to speed things up a bit. That's for New York City. You can check for Andre on a state website. So that's what I did in the beginning. The first time I filed, which was like back in October or November of last year, of 2020 actually. I did it online and then I called like a month later. I'm like, "Hey, like I haven't received anything. I haven't heard from anyone. Like what's going on? I wanted to know the status." And they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry." They were like, what's it called? What did they say? Oh, they were like, everyone's applying on the wrong website. The only way to apply is to come in person or to mail it out with a money order. And I was like, really? So then I mailed it out with a money order. And then, like, months later, I got a letter that it was terminated because I never sent information when they never sent me a letter prior to that asking for information. So, hot mess. So, hopefully, with me going, like, this, like, settles it. It's good that you protect the boys. In any blended family relationship, the biological parent should do any discipline and the other supports and love the children. Yeah, of course. I'm going to protect them at all costs, at all times. Is there an on and off switch on that toy, Carmen? He will likely postpone the initial date because he will want to prolong the amount of time until he has to pay, but he will just end up owing that money anyway. They will tack it on to arrears. I hope they backtrack it to the first time that I applied. Next time you are on longer, I need to ask the female opinion on something. Go, ask. We're here. What do you want to ask? Ask all the females that are on. They may date it back to the first time you applied. I hope so because it's been 2 years of this almost. Just let them know it was terminated and maybe they can reopen the case. Once WWE John Cena said to never give up and hope for the best in the situation. Your ex needs an attitude adjustment and RKO out of nowhere. What? Carmen, you need to go on welfare. They will give you a debit card to help support the babies. And once you do that, everything you get from them will be charged to your ex. What? I kind of don't want to go on welfare. Like, doesn't that affect you later on? Like, if you want to buy a home or something? Did you ever feel like your ex would set up arguments to use that as an excuse to leave and live double life? Never. What he did was use his job as an excuse to not be around. That's what he did. Once you do that, they make it a priority to find the dad so he can pay up. I think I'll try calling tomorrow. Because before, when I was calling, nobody knew anything. They weren't picking up because everyone was working from home and COVID and all of this. And I would call the courthouse and they would tell me, no, you had to call welfare. And then welfare would tell me, no, you got to call the courthouse. It was like a back and forth. It was so annoying. But this is why I want to go because I can like make sure that things are getting done. No, they will get him to pay child support faster. It absolutely does not affect you. I've been here. I've seen your videos. What? I don't know what you're saying, Lisandro. I've been here. I've seen your videos with the same since June 2020. I feel better today. But when far from my kids is hard. When you see your ex next, are you going to ask him straight outright about are you going to ask him outright about the baby or see if he volunteers the info? According to him, he told me through text, which is a coward move, but I had him blocked. So even if he did, if he didn't, I got nothing. Some people in court don't know what they're doing. One person. You don't have to go on welfare in order to make him pay. File the paperwork and make sure you bring the boy's birth certificate and maybe social security cards. Yeah, I'm gonna bring everything. Bring birth certificates, passports, socials. I'm bringing everything. I'm not gonna risk like missing one thing. My niece waited almost a year for the court to do anything. She went and applied for assistance and she got a court date within a month. Nice. Bring proof of address and anything they may want so they can't say you didn't provide documents they need. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look in the website and send everything. I have his social, I know all of his information. So that shouldn't be hard too. I know where his mom lives, I know all of it. I'm sorry, my boss is messaging me. Hmm, okay. Hi, Misha. Misha, me. Yes, go get the boys their money. Well, yeah, guys, I'm so tired. Since Blake is like, he's having a sleep regression, he's waking up a few times at night. He's getting out of the crib at 6 in the morning, ready to be up. I'm exhausted. So I'm going to sleep really early tonight. But I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully by the next time I have a little more info. Don't feel bad. My husband is military and pulling a disappearing act also. Like being in the military, you can find them even easier. And that's so dumb. Stay strong, my friend. Thank you. Praying it all goes smoothly for you at the courthouse. Thank you, Kiki. I'll be going Monday. I'm actually like excited for Monday to be here so I can get it over with and just move on. But that's only the beginning of filing everything. But we'll see. He is the one who lost, not you. Always remember that. Thank you, Victoria. That's super sweet. Well, have a good night, guys. Hope all goes well, Carmen. Thanks for the chat. Thank you, guys. Come back on Blue September. I feel like I've seen you before a few times. Chat with us, and I hope you feel better. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Sleep tonight, Carmen, and I'll pray for you. Thank you, guys. Carmen, you have a good job. I think a person can only get welfare if they don't. Yeah, I've thought about that too. If they don't have a job or are in immediate need of food and life necessities, court is your best bet. Good luck. Yeah, I don't want to be taking away also from someone who really needs it. Have a good night's rest. Thank you, Kiki. Have a good night, guys. Bye.